Each year, the Edina SWAT Team, along with a few other Metro teams, head north to the U.S. Army's Camp Ripley for training. This year, the team helped lead a number of different courses during its 5-day stay. Edina 16's Dietrich Nissen traveled up to the base and has more on what they encountered during their training.
Go ahead and initiate.
In law enforcement, wearing a badge makes you part of a much larger family.
Good job. Go, boys.
And like most successful families, good communication and teamwork are key.
Being up here is a good opportunity to build camaraderie within the ranks of our SWAT teams as a whole.
As he leads Hopkins and Minnetonka SWAT teams through a course, Edina Police Sergeant Nate Mendel says understanding how other departments work can mean the difference between life and death.
There are a lot of times when other SWAT teams they're in dire need of extra help, and this is kind of a way that we can network and work with those other departments and build those bonds and contacts and be used as mutual aid if necessary.
He and a group of other Edina SWAT officers are part of the 170 SWAT operators attending the annual Regional Minnesota Tactical Officers Association Conference.
There's value in seeing and putting on the training and seeing the training and seeing how the other teams come through, because you learn from each other and you learn different concepts. So whether it's a sheriff's office or whether it's a city or a rural area or an urban area, we all have something to learn from each other.
Most of which is essential knowledge.
There's two things we look for when we talk about tourniquets. One, do you have a pulse?
From learning life-saving skills such as how to create a tourniquet and stop bleeding,
I want that coagulation, I want that pressure,
to more lethal skills such as sniping and shooting while on the move. This year, a big emphasis was placed on medical training, something Edina team medic Todd Porthen says should never be overlooked.
It's all about team, and coming up as a medic, it's we got to be thinking about things that operators don't think about so much, which is hydration, making sure they get their rest times and things like that.
But when asked about what the teams do during their downtime, Porthen would only hint at the hijinks involved.
Kind of what happens up at Camp Ripley stays up at Camp Ripley.
In Little Falls, Minnesota, Dietrich Nissen, Edina 16.
6 of those meetings are with SWAT teams from Eden Prairie, Minnetonka, Hopkins, and St. Louis Park. On behalf of my co-host, Fire Captain Ryan Quinn, and the City of Edina's Public Safety Team, thanks for tuning in to learn a little bit more of what goes on beyond the badge. Until next time, stay safe.
Beyond the Badge is brought to you by the Edina Crime Prevention Fund,